Welcome to Super Game Brothers. This is David, and today I'm going to be trying out a new game. This is Unicorn Overlord. I guess it's not especially new. It came out last year, but it was very popular, made by VanillaWare. It's a tactical RPG. This is the demo, and you can play up to 6 hours and then transfer your save, so I'm going to use it as kind of an experiment, see if I like the first opening hours of the game, and if I do, then I might check out the full release. So thanks so much for watching me play this. Without any more chatting, let's hop right into the game. The streets of Cornea. Castle Grand Corinne, Inner Sanctum.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornea's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmore. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate.
I did not think this was going to have voice acting.
Still can.
Pretty cool.
A sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Except for that minute that I just stood there in silence. Ah, not all of it's voice acted. Bar all exits to the city. The queen is not to leave these walls alive. Our great general reduced to little more than a base traitor. You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmore. I wonder if you can say the same. Come, everyone, we march this day for Her Majesty Eilenia. Move the cursor with the left stick to select allied units and command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Eilena's unit and use the move command to make them march toward Valmore's position. Okay, I can do that. Details. Whoa, that's a lot of menus. Ah, that's pretty hardcore. You can see every unit that is in that kind of regiment right there. Crazy. Okay. Select.
Wisely our options.
I want you to move here.
Forward!
Probably get interrupted by this unit there, I imagine.
You'll have
Ah, them too.
mercy from me.
Edit your formation, equipment, and tactics. Use a held item. Let's engage them in battle. Get smacked, fools.
Brace yourself!
Does this suit you?
Ready yourself!
Embarrassing. You'll see no harm. Behold.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It kind of auto battles.
My magic is yours. Victory is ours!
Get wrecked. Okay, so they just still follow unless they're interrupted.
Take arms and face me! On your guard!
I shall
Guaranteed critical. Critical.
Does this suit you?
Witness the
Guaranteed critical. Wow. A lot going on.
I am your shield. You'll see no harm.
You seem good to keep around, Shield Man.
I trust you. Enjoy this.
Go.
Raise your shield.
How's this? Cornea shall never cave!
Okay. And here we go. Let's look at them real quick. Got Lamine, Hector. I'm gonna turn the music volume down just a little bit. That will probably be good. All right, Valmore, what you gonna do now? Well, he is a big guy.
Caesar.
Enlighten me, Valmore. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
Fevrith, that's an interesting
Demands unity, not pointless
name.
politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
Meanwhile,
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. It is but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Kind of cool villain. I like him. Really love the art in this game. It's very pretty.
95 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned.
They didn't tell me if they died.
With queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph.
Seems like they're hinting to maybe she didn't.
Grasp, to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Sonoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night.
Narrator has a cool voice.
10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
The Unicorn Ring. Altar of the Unicorn and Maiden.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Sonoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornia are suffering, Lex, crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Sonoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Palevia Harbor.
And do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood!
He looks like the dude that was defending the queen a minute ago. Unless I'm mistaken. Grand Palevia Cathedral.
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil.
That echo is nuts.
Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Whoa. Got him.
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Battle stages. Battle stages are the fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Okay. Deploying units. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor to the command post with the left stick, and then give Elaine's unit the order to deploy. Stage start. Select. Valor points. Oh, I have 1 of 10. Kind of see the map up there. Okay, deploy. I only have 1 unit set, so yeah. Go. And we'll deploy you here, I guess. Deploying a unit consumes 1 valor point from the gauge displayed in the upper left of the screen. They can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Elaine, look! They've already reached the town. Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. Select our unit and move. And... oh, then move to the enemy. Move. When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing to enter the fray.
Your villainy ends here.
Okay, so you can like change up their formation. Do I want to move you though? Hit count 1. Magic potency. Heal all allies. That does seem nice. Okay, we'll just leave them where they are. Battle. Flow of battle. Battles play out automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, a combatant's initiative determines their turn order within battle. When a combatant's turn arrives, they will use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes a red gem, which is an action point. Smack. Combatants will take turns using active skills in order according to their initiatives. Does it show initiatives somewhere? Battle will continue until all combatants run out of attack points. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. And mine is Noble Guard, it looks like. First, Elaine's Noble Guard skill triggers when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using a passive skill consumes a blue gem, which are passive points. Next, Scarlet's Quick Heal skill triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally. He's gonna hit again. Oh. How come he missed? Oh, there is a hit rate shown there, so maybe... Finally, the enemy's Parting Blow skill triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of red gems or attack points, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can also press square to view the battle log and review the skills that were used in battle. Oh, we won because everyone ran out of attack points, even though we didn't defeat the last guy. Battle results. If neither unit is defeated in battle, the side with the lower percentage health points remaining is the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them, just one more push. Okay. So we can battle them immediately again. Engaging a waiting unit will grant the attacking unit a first strike. A unit executing a first strike will always act first regardless of initiative. Wonder if initiative is that 5 number, if that's like the level.
Come then.
Let's see, if I go to initiative 18, 10. Can I see the details of the other? Initiative 16. Okay. Battle. not exactly sure why Scarlet attacked her too. Must be some reason, but that's a W for Team Elaine. Good, all that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex headed, right? I hope he's okay. Liberating facilities. Garrisoning a unit in a town, fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility. Move Elaine's unit to the town. Garrison. Does that mean they like disappear for a minute? Liberating facilities will replenish valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated will serve as bases from which allied units can be deployed. Oh, that's nice. Lex. Hey, sorry about that. They caught me off guard there, but don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more, though. Here, let me scout out ahead to make up for it. Unit movement. Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Why is he in a different unit?
I'm up.
I don't know. Move here.
So, what next?
Just what I was hoping for. Ugh. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of. Lex, do you have anyone with you? No, it's just you by yourself. Okay, this seems a little risky. Can I not, like, combine my buddies? You. Select, it won't let me. It's trying to teach me something, I guess. Select, move, battle you.
You don't stand a chance.
Maybe, Lex, you're all alone. We might not stand a chance. See? Got a double hit here.
Got me good.
Damn it.
Lex, what are you doing, man? Lose. Now I'm going to be knocked back. Dang, might have gotten too eager there. Lex! No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Unit mobility. Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher this stat is, the quicker they'll move through a battle stage. A unit's combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stats of its members. Okay, so if I deploy Joseph, deploy you right here, I guess.
Of the royal family. I'll not fail you.
Then select you and move to Lex's unit.
Very well.
Does that have them combined? Joseph, I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. When two allied units are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other. Press L1 or R1 to have Joseph's unit swap in for Lex's. Damage predictions. Before battle, you will see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I shall hold nothing back.
Seems like it gives you almost all the information. I wonder if that's a perfect encapsulation or if it's imperfect. Not sure. Well, let's do this, I guess. You dead. So are you. Chloe and Joseph.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Ooh, tired tonight. Lex, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine should perk you up again. Acquired. Healing tonic small ×3. When a combatant's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP and revive incapacitated combatants. Select the items menu from a unit's action menu. Items option from a unit's action menu to use an item. Okay, so if I select you and go to item, I can use that on him. Phew, I needed that. Chloe, perhaps you'd be better served watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of a liability on his own. All my PlayStation updates going right now. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Ugh. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Let us hurry on to the harbor. My word, but that's Hodrick. He and I used to stand as the stalwart pillars of Cornea's defense. What might possibly have changed him? Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority, no matter who that enemy may be. Defeat conditions. The time limit expires. I have to beat him before the time runs out? Selecting multiple units. Move the cursor while holding X to select multiple units and give them all the same order at once. After selecting the desired units, release X and choose a destination to order all units to head towards that location. Gotcha. Pausing the battle. Ordering a unit to move or pressing X during a battle stage will automatically pause the game. The move and items commands can be used even while the game is paused. Press circle to resume the game. So if I... Okay, so I am paused right now. Okay, so... Nope. Nope. I want to... Oh, just like that. Okay, then they all turn yellow. I tell you to come over here and battle. So they have been assigned, then I push circle to unpause.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Okay. Do I want to swap?
I shall hold nothing back.
I only have 2 in there.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Looks like I want to do that. Battle. Just Joseph by himself, just wrecking everybody.
Hold fast.
Affliction immunity. Wow.
To the liberation.
40 gold. Nice.
Trivial undertaking.
Okay. Auto pause is nice. Okay, let's come over here. Battle.
I shall hold nothing back.
Battle. Man, Joseph just beating everybody.
I have you.
Wow.
The battle is won.
54. That was a critical hit. A battle is won, Joseph. Look at you go. I don't even feel like I need to select everybody else. But I guess I will, just so they can come along as well. Select, fight, unpause.
Come.
Get smacked.
Stand true.
Wow.
A trivial undertaking.
You're not kidding, Joseph. That was trivial for you. Alright, everybody. Come fight the big boy. Get smacked. Go. He's the only one there. I mean, I think we just hit battle. And let Joseph do all the hard work.
Will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
You must have not looked at the pre-fight stats, man. You're not gonna win.
Motivated this shift in allegiance. Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. You won't touch them. Ha! Hold fast.
Gotcha.
The battle is won.
Okay, so that should knock him back, right? Such firm defenses, our weapons barely leave a scratch. Were you watching the same fight as me, Elaine? Joseph's kicking everybody's butts. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me, Elaine. Hold R2 to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used both in stages and during battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it. So I guess I want everybody to get here.
I shall hold nothing back.
Okay. Smack.
Stand true.
Ah, you can fast forward. Sorry, Hodrick. You done got smacked. Stage clear. Renown rank E? Doesn't seem very good. War funds. 2,300 gold. 9 honors. 23 renown points. 3 different currencies. That's kind of nuts.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the Cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles. You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent. Wait. Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well. A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees. I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
Bold words, Elaine. Be a big boy. Ship, main deck.
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we've reached solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... no, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira...
A lot of dialogue here at the beginning.
We may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still,
Vassals?
I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Elaine just putting Scarlet right in the friend zone. Way to go. Save to which file? We'll save here. Like the game so far. Like I mentioned, lots of dialogue, but it has been like You know, pretty intriguing. High quality voice acting is good. So yeah, no what's the word? Complaints yet. We'll see. Oh boy. Story, tactical, expert. I don't think I'm ready for expert. Let's go with tactical. That green in the middle looks like normal. Let's do it. Call to action. Still love the artwork. Very cool. We have landed. Oof, Ouvrier Harbor? Ouvrier.
Why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
My work here is concluded. I leave the rest to you and your capable band. Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. Straight into the hornet's nest, huh? You've got to do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Cornea. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince. Sorry, kid. Can't do that. It's nothing personal, just following orders from the guy paying the coin. Darn, we've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Oh boy. Joseph, your highness. With us, everyone, I beg you. Oh, and there's Clive. Come, my prince. And we escape through
I'm ashamed to hear you met
other
such misfortune
gate.
before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind.
Rankles?
I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
Probably wants her magic.
Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen
Renault.
Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet? Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately,
That's what I said, Clive.
Noira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target. In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are? Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renault?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We went after Renault, we've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we're able.
Travis has such a more, like, contemporary name than the rest of them. Elaine, so that fortress over there serves as the enemy command post. Indeed, your highness, and the region will not know peace until we can claim it as our own. House Carl. House Carls are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. Housecarl. Clive, as for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If the enemy overruns it, we'll have nowhere left to turn. Then we defend it at any cost and proceed forth with extreme caution. So I lose if that command post is captured. I win if I defeat Albin. Okay. Stage start. Hey. Let's deploy. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our units will struggle without the proper changes to their formations. Oh boy. Press triangle on the deployment screen to adjust a unit's formation. Before engaging the enemy mercenaries, press triangle to adjust a unit's formation. Yep, okay. Which one do I want to do that with? Triangle. Unit formation. On this screen, you can add, swap, or remove members of a given unit. Perhaps we ought to explain the strengths of each class type first. What say you, Your Highness? Each character has a set class that determines their combat affinities as well as what weapons and skills they're able to use. I do want to listen to the explanation. Such information would prove quite valuable. Yes, please go on. As you wish, my prince. To begin with, cavalry classes such as mine are quite effective when facing enemy infantry. As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Oh, Clive, where are you? Are you in Joseph's unit? Knight. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and can traverse stages swiftly due to their high mobility. Remember, Your Highness, that danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle, yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Hoplite. Boasting great shields, armor, and high physical defense, hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. Hoplite. I think that's the name of the warriors in the board game Orichalcum. Very fun game. You haven't played that one. Travis. Defending's not the only way to survive, though. If you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Generally speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters in the front row while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formations as examples of how you may wish to deploy. Example unit, Lord and Knight. The Lord in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts down enemy infantry. Lord and Hoplite. The Lord and Hoplite will share the burden of enemy attacks, and the Lord will heal when he uses Lean Edge. Okay. Lord and Thief. The Thief in the front row will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'll be certain to keep this in mind when planning our formations. Oh boy. So if I move... Okay, so Elaine has to stay with his unit. Ah, they have a certain number of units by that chess piece that can be in their unit. Okay. So... set character. Ah, so I've got some more. Let's come back here. Set character. Lex is already out. Scarlet's been abducted. Travis. Yeah, I want you here with me. You... We'll set Hodrick here and put you back here, I think. Who else do we have? I didn't put Clive out, did I? Who is in, who are you? Chloe. Okay. Chloe with Lex. Where do I want Clive? I want to put Clive out. Locked. This is going to be the tricky part, isn't it? You can't have everyone out that you want. It's a tough one. Well, Chloe, what are your details? You can change a unit's formation, adjust members' equipment, and alter their tactics as you see fit. She does first aid and long thrust, warding slash, and arrow cover. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with this for now. See how it does. 6 and 5. I don't know what those how strong they are. I guess the number is down there by the sword symbol at the bottom right. All right, let's hit circle. We're gonna deploy Joseph, and we'll deploy him right here. Then we're going to nope. Gonna move you out here. Battle them. And I have another valor point, so let's deploy someone else. Let's deploy Lex first. I think I want you all the way out here too.
I'm up.
I also want you to move this way. Okay, now
You got it.
it's on pause.
Come.
I'm ready to hit something.
I shall.
Yeah, Joseph's just so strong. 62 damage. Yeah, okay. Battle. Yeah, he's good. He's very good. We know what's going to happen here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. You're going to barely hurt us, and you're going to die. Win.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Okay.
What would you ask?
Move here.
By your word.
Ready.
Same with you.
On it.
Even though you're not going to get there fast enough. Because Joseph's just going to wreck everybody before anything else happens. 70 damage. Alright.
Stand true. A trivial undertaking.
Still don't have another valor point. Okay, let's select. Whoops. Select you both. Send you here. Go. Dang, looks like they've gotten their guys crawling all over the harbor. And judging by appearances, I suspect they have more units ready to join the battle at any moment. Enemy reinforcements. Facilities controlled by the enemy army will occasionally call reinforcements to the battle. Try attacking the enemy controlling the facility if you wish to stem the tide. This will force them to heal, stopping them from summoning reinforcements. Okay. Move.
I shall hold nothing back.
Oh, we know, Joseph. Fast forward, you dead. You're gonna get hurt 1. And then you're gonna die. Smack. Win!
For the liberation.
Stamina. Engaging in battle consumes 1 stamina seen on the shield to a unit's right. Units with 0 stamina will be unable to move. Ah. A unit's starting stamina is determined by its leader. When possible, Your Highness, you should try to avoid using only a single unit in battles. Should their stamina be exhausted, they will have no choice but to rest where they stand until it recovers. Select Rest from Unit's action menu to command it to rest. The unit will then enter a waiting state and recover a set amount of stamina. Keep in mind, a resting unit is defenseless against enemy attacks. If an enemy engages a resting unit in battle, that unit will be unable to use active or passive skills. Okay. So this seems like I should garrison you guys. And that I should move you guys here to battle. And let's try that.
I have taken it as our own.
Oh, kind sir, thank you for saving us. I hope this can prove useful in the battles ahead. Acquired revival orb, small. Okay, so that gave me... Fast forward, fast forward. The bridge there appears to be held by enemy spear bearers. Not only are they capable of delivering piercing attacks to an entire column, but they deal heavy damage to cavalry as well. I suggest you exercise the utmost caution in handling them, my prince. Piercing attacks. Some skills like the soldier's long thrust can pierce an enemy unit, damaging enemies in the front and back rows of a single column. Combatants arranged in a column are susceptible to piercing attacks. As such, you should try to stagger them instead. That makes sense. Move the cursor over a unit, press triangle to view the details where you can adjust unit members' equipment and alter their tactics. A fine reminder, Clive. Let us consider well the enemy's strengths before marching into battle. Okay, so we're paused.
Ready.
I want you guys to move. What if I take you over here?
Yes, sir.
And then here,
I'll not fail you.
I want to deploy Elaine's unit. I want to deploy him here also. And then we're going to send you here.
As you wish.
And you want to also move here. Everybody go.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Joseph's commentary there is a little ridiculous, but you know, he's not telling lies.
I have you.
Let's fast forward because Joseph's just gonna crush him. Win.
I've not chosen
+5 like friendship? Heh, kids aren't half bad. Come on, boys. It's time we teach them what they're up against. Sure. Whatever you say. There are more of them? You've got to be kidding me. Alas, it is no joke. I suggest we stand our ground and await their advance rather than charge blindly forward. Garrison effects. Facilities such as towns and bridges have a variety of garrison effects which are bestowed upon the unit garrisoned within. These effects can prove quite powerful, so try to garrison units and facilities whenever enemies approach. If you wish to review a facility's garrison effects, simply move the cursor over that facility. No stamina consumption, no wait time. Okay. You can now skip battles by pressing options. It's often better to watch battles play out, as skipping them prevents you from learning why a unit won or lost. That makes sense. Let's
very well.
Put you there to do that, and then we'll Whoa, yeah, with R1 that thing will zoom. Okay, let's
hoist the banners.
Get smacked. 14-0. Battle. I want to see the dodging here. Slash. Whoop. That was a cool dodge.
Nice try. We march on.
Okay, so he has 2 blue diamonds for evades. Okay, let's... What do I want you to do here?
Awaiting your command.
Wait and recover stamina. But how long? I don't know how long that. I think I probably want to cancel that in a second. Let's do this again. Can't hit me. I'm the Dodge Master. Let's do a little fast forward here. Smack, miss. Okay, you guys need to no stamina consumption if I'm here when they fight. Let's
Awaiting your command.
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Come then.
Passive steel. Is steel's one of their passive jewels? Crystals?
I must never yield.
Hey, level up. 2 health points, 1 physical attack, physical defense, magic attack, and 1 accuracy.
Victory grows ever closer.
Okay. I want you to move here. And I want you to move here, but I think they're moving forward, so it might not. These ruins may hold something of use. You can find items by garrisoning in ruins. Cool. Let's keep going. Somebody's here.
I shall try my best, and yet.
Oh, they have first strike because I was. Dang it! I was just hoping that the garrison stopped that. All right, we'll do the battle then. Doesn't really matter. You're gonna get 2 hits on me. Hooray! Audric leveled up.
Awaiting your command.
I want to Can I just tell them to stop resting?
What would you ask? By your word.
You face me.
Oh, sure. Oh, we're in the ruins. Get smacked. So my initiative must be higher. That's why I got to attack first. He does a couple attacks. Dodge them both.
I have my doubts.
How many more seconds do I have left on this? You're not gonna do much besides hurt me too. I got bounced back. Okay.
Awaiting your command.
This still shows resting. Let's move you over here for a sec. Ah, he can't move. Never mind. So just during the rest, he's just sitting there. Well,
This one's mine.
I think I should maybe swap to save some of his. Yeah, let's do this. Get him, Lex. Oh, what the? And she's gonna heal? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Score 1 for Lex.
In service of the crown.
Chloe leveled up.
Told you I'm awesome.
Okay. Now.
Yes, sir. This one's mine.
Your villainy ends here.
You don't stand a chance.
So same thing, I'm gonna get hit by 9, get healed by 7 after you're dead. W. Lex leveled up. I like Lex's cool red hair. Alright. Stage damage reduction. Steady stamina. Oh. Okay, actually, I want you to move down here. Oh. They're actually really good. Let's cancel that. Just gonna move you. Just move you right here for a minute.
We march.
I want you to come here and garrison. And then you still have 8 seconds left. Now 7. Skip this battle. Yes, I know. I lost. Now, unpause. Still 6 seconds. Okay, we're gonna skip a few battles here and just take a little bit of damage.
Fatigue has struck.
I know, I was trying to rest. I feel like I'm not understanding that very well, but
'Tis ours now.
Acquired Dew of Strength. So 4 seconds left.
I shall try my best.
Skip the battle.
My steed
Lose.
rest.
I'm trying, man. Continue. 2 seconds left. I think after this one I should be able to.
Fatigue has struck.
Oh, I know, mister. Let's continue. Alright.
Shall hold nothing back.
We're gonna battle. You're gonna be destroyed by Joseph. Do a little fast forward.
Stand true. Hold fast.
Smack and smack.
I fight in me yet.
Okay, let's take you
Very
right
well.
here.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Fast forward, smack.
I have you. I am with you. A trivial undertaking. I'll not fail you. As you wish.
Okay, while you're going there, I want you to move here. I want you to wait for just a sec. 9. Yeah, let's go with that.
I shall hold nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that battle because you just get destroyed. That's a win.
Shows in my grave yet.
Okay, don't have any of those. I want you
Would you ask?
to come here. Ah, garrison you. And we'll go.
To command, Your Highness.
Okay, so he's getting some stamina back. While Elaine comes over here,
You face me.
does some smacking and some dodging on this cool bridge. Fast forward.
Saw that.
Whoop.
A fine job. The time is at hand. To me. Ready.
Let's move you here. I want you to rest there for a little bit longer. Alright, let's go.
Come then.
Ah, some more coming out of there. I'm gonna skip that battle. I know how that goes. You die.
Well fought. We march.
Going to
path is set.
Garrison you here. Let's fast forward just a little bit. Okay, now we'll move here, take him out, and yeah, move towards this guy.
Gaze upon the face of your
Skip that battle. Joseph too strong. It's too strong for everybody.
for the liberation.
Okay, Joseph, now run down here.
Very well.
And we're going.
Sure thing. On it.
That there is Albin, leader of the mercenaries. Don't let your guard down for even a second. The stars displayed beneath an enemy's stamina represent the relative strength of their unit. An enemy unit can have 1 to 3 stars depending on their strength. The enemy with a 3-star rating is the commander for a given battle stage. Stage menu. Press options to open the stage menu, where you can review unit formation, save your progress, and more. Consider saving before critical moments, such as engaging enemy commanders in battle. Okay, well, you've scared me a little bit now. Let's look at the library first. Game tips. Whoa, a lot of them. I'm guessing we've kind of seen most of these. Okay. Let's, where was it? System? Nope. Ah, save. We've got an autosave as of, I don't think that long ago, but we'll just we'll save over this one. Oh, the autosave was actually before the battle started. Okay, here we go. And yeah, I think we go. Joseph will just take them all out. I do want to watch this battle.
Well, look who finally came knocking.
Hold fast. Stand true. Glory to the liberation.
He's even stronger than he looks. Can we truly defeat such a powerful opponent? Yes, we got Joseph. We can indeed. Our morale alone should be more than enough to see us through. Valor skills. You can now use Valor skills during a battle stage. Use them by selecting the Valor skills option from a unit's action menu. Different classes have access to different Valor skills, each of which consume Valor points when used. For example, Elaine's Valorous Order skill grants first strike to allied units in range, which will prove I'm not reading very well today, which will prove useful when fighting enemy commanders. Okay, well, it seems like it wants me to use that. We're going to use Ah, they're not quite in range. Okay, we're gonna...
I shall hold nothing back.
Okay, didn't mean to let him get there so quick, but it doesn't really matter. Battle. Go get him, Joseph. You don't need a Valor point help. Wow, Hodrick got the killing blow. Look at him go.
Much room to improve.
Leveled up quite a bit.
My steed demands rest.
Acquired Vitality Talisman. Command post conquered. Some of those battles are kind of long. That one took, I don't know, 20 minutes? Stage results. Completion bonus, time 1 minute out of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's like time they were actually moving. Liberation bonus, did those. Units defeated, 12. Renown rank E. Some gold and some honors. And some renown.
Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now. But with all the time about them, never could have done it without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have, please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crown brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So
oh, Joseph beat you pretty easily.
Discount.
Fort Soliki, Chamber of War.
We move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest, cross the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Choose a heraldic achievement to represent Elaine. This can be edited later from the heraldry menu. Select which components to include in your heraldic achievement. Presets, Cornea, Liberation Army. Ah. Let's would I edit here? Kind of like the lions, I think. How do I edit it? Ah, here we go. Coat of arms. It feels weird to not have it be the unicorn being the name of the game and everything. Lions. Ah, you can even mix and match. Do I want a unicorn and a lion? Sure. Since I have both of them, let's can I change the color? Oh, I can. Could I on the other pages? No. Kind of like that one, I think. It's how do I change the color? Ah, triangle. No, less blue. What do I want it to be? Let's go with the white. No. Let's try orange for a minute. Yeah. Then, for the compartment. That one. Shield. Ah, I can change the colors of the shield. I like that one. Let's change your color. I do want you to be... Ah, I'm not sure. Stick with the orange. I want to change... Coat of arms. I like that better. Ah, you can change the color of that as well. I think that's got to be white or black though. And I think I like white better. I want to change the color of the background. I want the background to be green. But I don't know if you can do that. Looks like you maybe can't. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna change this, and I want it to be green. I think maybe a little bit lighter though. Just a little bit. 150, sure. And then I'm gonna go back to that one so the shield has a little more room to breathe. And we'll go here and bump you also up to 150. So you match. I don't love that, but I want some green in there. Green's my favorite color. Just really wanted to be able to change the background of the whole thing to green, but it looks like it might have to be blue. So here we are. All right. If I hit save, put you in slot 1. Cool. I already did, right? Yes, I did. Nope. This one. Okay, circle. Heck yes. I'm just gonna go keep overriding the save, I guess. To begin with, Your Highness, I suggest we make for the fort we just liberated and increase the maximum size of a unit. Ooh. You will come across a variety of quests as you explore Fevrith. You can review the details of any quests you've received by pressing options to open the overworld menu, then selecting quest log. You can move freely throughout the overworld with the left stick. Start by heading for Fort Soligi and selecting visit. Is that this fort? Oh, it is. I was just inside there. Why'd I even come out? Forts offer a number of vital services, allowing you to hire mercenaries and expand your units. Additional services will become available as you gain more renown. For now, try selecting expand units. Expanding units. Here you can exchange honors you've earned to increase the maximum size of a unit or unlock additional unit slots. Honors are awarded for feats of valor and can be expended at forts for the services offered within. They can be earned by completing battle stages, making deliveries, defeating wandering enemies, and more. Okay, how many do I have? 16. It looks like it costs 10 to do anything. I mean, these two seem pretty unstoppable, so I'm gonna increase your max size. 50. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, now nice. Finished the main quest. Got some more honors and some more gold. 5 renown. Nicely done, Your Majesty. You can now assign more members to your units. Oh, and people who fight in the same unit will slowly grow closer. Rapport. As characters gain rapport with each other, their rapport level will increase. Characters with a high rapport level will receive a bonus that boosts their stats while assigned to the same unit. Reaching certain rapport levels with specific pairs of characters will also unlock a rapport conversation between them. Wow. You should review the formation of our units whenever you next have the chance, Your Majesty. You can access the unit formation screen by pressing Options button to open the Overworld menu or by pressing triangle in the Overworld. Albin, mind if I grab your ear too? We nabbed some nice gear in that last battle. Well, you did. Anyway, make sure to share the spoils, yeah? We need everyone armed to the teeth if we want to keep them breathing. Equipment. You can change character's equipment by pressing Options and pressing Character List. Open the character list menu now and equip a character with the Vitality Talisman you obtained earlier. Okay, cool. And hit triangle. Unit leaders. Every unit has a character set as its leader. The leader's class determines the unit's movement type and leader effect. To change a unit's leader, open the unit formation screen, then move the cursor over to the character you want as the new leader and press options. You can also change a unit's leader after deploying them to a battle stage, but doing so will cost you 1 valor point, so try to decide on your desired leader before deploying. Okay. I think Elaine should be the leader there. I don't know. Details. Fighter, soldier. She has more initiative. Where do I see like their speed? Or are they both the same mobility at the bottom? It would seem so. Well, let's set a new character in here. We need to set in... Ooh. What do you do, Albin? I'm sure you have some special... Restore 2 stamina to an allied unit. This is Valor skill. Attack a single enemy at the end of battle with parting blow. Activates after an ally is hit by an attack. Counterattack a single enemy. Rolling axe. Attack a row of enemies with multiple hits. And smash. What do you do, Clive? Ah, I can see it there. Okay. He has a lot of mobility. I feel like I might want him to be the leader just so that troop can move so much faster. Let's assign you. I want to reposition you here. And you here. And I want you to be the leader. I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Hello. At a fort, you can exchange honors to increase the number of units in your army as well as the maximum size of each unit. Well, assuming you've got the renown for it. Already know this. Hey, what's the rush? Try equipping that vitality talisman on someone first. Oh yeah, forgot to do that. Okay, I'm working on it. What do I push? Triangle. Who? Vitality seems like a health thing. Let's put it on Lex. Details, maybe? Ah, yeah, their accessory slot. Max HP plus 10. He doesn't have an accessory, so that's probably a wise place to put it. Yeah. Right? Wait, Chloe doesn't either. I'm gonna put it on her. He's gonna take the brunt of the hits. Let's leave it on him. A change of clothes. More money and honors, more renown. I always knew proper equipment was vital, but it truly does impact everything. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, we're not stopping there. Come on, let's head to the nearest town and buy ourselves something nice. We have the funds to spare after all. Here, I'll lead the way. And here we are, Your Majesty. This town has both an armorer and a provisioner for all your purchasing needs. I'll be sure to make good use of them then. Thank you again. A quick supply run. Okay, what is this? Okay, fine. Visit. Armor, provisioner, deliveries. Complete deliveries to rebuild towns, restore their full functionality. Making deliveries to towns will help rebuild lands that were devastated under the Zenoiran rule. The requisite materials can be gathered from foraging sites in various regions of the overworld. Corbia herb needed 3, held 0. Okay. Provisioner. Visit a provisioner to purchase consumable items like armors. Each town's provisioner has limited stock.
Or maybe to sell. Just say the word and it's yours.
Okay. What does the Dew of Strength do? Increases the target's physical attack by 1, up to 5 uses. 1,000 gold, that's crazy. Novice military treatise. 3 times experience if they're level 10 or below, so it's like to someone help somebody level up when they're a new character. Let's go to buy. Healing tonics, 30 HP, 20 HP to all combatants in a unit. Wow, 1200 though. Revival orb. Revives an incapacitated combatant. Smoke to nuts. 1 stamina to the user's unit. Powering draught. Increases damage dealt by the user's unit by 30%. Lasts for 1 battle. Defensive draught. Decreases damage taken by 30%. Cut flowers. Brightly colored buds that give off a floral aroma. An excellent gift for one who appreciates flowers. I feel like that seems like something I'm going to need for some story or something, so I'm going to take 1. Other than that, I'm
Come back soon.
not going to buy anything else right now. Armorer. Visit an armorer when you want to purchase equipment. Keep in mind each town's armor has limited stock. You can use left and right to purchase multiple pieces of equipment at the same time. Upon using square, compare stats to purchase a piece of equipment. You'll be able to immediately equip it to a selected character.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Man, the artwork is so good. So cool. Alright. Okay, so you can pretty quickly see if it's better than the other character who uses Spear's weapon. Has more accuracy, it looks like, and it has a special true thrust. Attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike. Who to add that to? Let's give it to Chloe. Wow, 3,000. Let's make sure that's what I want to buy. Runic sword. Can't afford you, so let's not look at you. Short sword. Max HP plus 3. User earns 20% experience. Wow. Wow. Oh, no wonder Joseph's wrecking everybody. He's level 20. Oh, maybe that would be good for Elaine, so that I just level him up so fast. Let's see. Who uses this? Albin. It's 2 less. Don't want that one. Short spear. Wow, they also get extra 20% experience. But they don't do that single column attack that the long unwavering spear does. Good to know. Short bow. I don't have any. And none of those. Okay. Tough. I think I want to buy the short sword or Elaine. I think so. Yes.
Done and done.
And then I want to buy the short spear for Chloe.
Done and done.
And I don't know, leveling them up faster just seems really nice. Or do I want to be able to hit in a entire column? Like Joseph's about to be killed or something. He's too overpowered. So I need somebody else that hits hard. Yeah, let's use this one for Hodrick. Or do I want to give it to Clive? I think I'm just going to go with the well, I can't do more than... Okay, we're going to give the short one to Chloe. Oh, I already did. Scratch that. We're going to give the... that's tricky. We are going to give the unwavering one to... I like Clive. Let's give it to Clive.
Done and done.
All right, that was basically all of my money, so let's get out of here. Guess I could sell these weapons that I'm not using anymore. They're like not worth much, but we'll sell those.
You walk out, and it's gone forever.
Really? Okay.
Be seeing ya.
Okay, completed that little mini quest. 5 more renown. Looks like we've got our gear sorted. Now come on, Scarlet's waiting for us. Could you spare a word first, my prince? Oh boy, everybody wants to teach me something. We've received a report that, I think they pronounced it Renault, has situated himself in a large city in the eastern reaches of Cornea. Our compatriot Miriam lies in wait not far from there. She awaits our arrival with great anticipation. I've readied a map and marked our destination, Your Highness. As for the route we take to reach it, I shall leave that decision in your capable hands. Now I have access to the world map. Ooh. On the world map, you can review details of registered facilities and fast travel to those you have previously liberated. I've also compiled an archive of the intelligence we possess at present. You may peruse it at your leisure. Fevrith Archive. You can now view it by pressing Options, selecting Library from the Overworld menu. Archive entries will be added as you progress through the story and as you register facilities on the world map. Your Highness, given our current force of arms, mounting a rescue will likely prove an immense challenge. I suggest we first focus on liberating the people of this region, weakening Zenoira's forces, and increasing our renown. The greater fame our cause bears through the continent, the easier it will be to enlist others to our aid. Renown. Raising the Liberation Army's renown will increase the range of services available at forts. Renown can be earned by completing quests, rebuilding towns, and more. Okay, main quest available. I think we'd be able to set sail if someone was kind enough to fix up the harbor. The walled city of Barbatimo to the southeast is ruled by a big burly guy named Morden. The guards he's got at the gate look fierce as anything. I'm scared to even think about the place, much less go near it. It'd be a different story if I could use a bit of magic, though. Those guys wouldn't know what hit them. Me! What's this? Acquired a divine shard. I guess I did. What am I doing? Looking for materials to help this place rebuild, of course. If you deliver the items a town wants, you'll get a nice reward to make up for your trouble. Folks like us aren't much for the sword, so this is the only way we've got of putting food on the table. You should try making deliveries too if you're on the mind. If you're of the mind. It's good, honest work, and you'll be helping folks rebuild. Obtain materials by examining the foraging sites scattered throughout the overworld. Foraging sites will replenish after completing a number of battle stages and can be examined again in order to obtain further materials. Dig, dig, dig. Ah, those were the herbs I needed for that. Let's gather these real quick. Wow, so many people to talk with. Hello. It's good to see you, Your Highness. I'm pleased to report that you can station guards in town you've liberated. After you station a guard, you can speak to them or even give them gifts if you would like. Oh, and a guarded town will send funds to support the liberation each time we add to our territory. They'll also gather materials for us from any nearby foraging sites. And a guard can still join you in battle, so don't hesitate to station them all over Fevrith. Alas, the town to the north isn't in any state to have a guard stationed to it, but don't fret. By making deliveries and rebuilding the town, you'll be able to post one there in no time. Okay. At forts, you can hold a mock battle to pit 2 of your units against each other. It's a great chance to see how your units fare in actual combat, so it's worth giving it a try every now and then. Okay. Hiring mercenaries isn't the only thing you can do at a fort. You can also increase the number of units you're able to command. It costs honors, of course, but it's well worth it in my book. Looks like you don't have enough renown to make it happen, though. Try coming back once people know you a little better. What's he want? To fight for some reason? Let's do that little mock fight after I grab this. And oh. And after can I run faster somehow? Ah, circle. Roam. Okay, let's do this delivery. Deliver. Yes, sir. Acquired revival orb, 100 gold, and something. Hey, fireworks. Our town has really bounced back thanks to the supplies you gathered. All it took was 3 flowers. Crazy. Even the sailors seem ready to brave the seas again. Game into 5 renown. Ah, now there's more deliveries. Sardines, apples, more herbs. Board ship. No, I don't want to do that right now. Station a guard. You can station a single member of your army in each town you've liberated to serve as its guard. Upon completing a battle stage, your guard will earn gold for the army and gather materials from previously discovered nearby foraging sites. Characters serving as guards can still be deployed in battle stages. Ah, so feel free to post them in every town you liberate. Okay, that's good to know. We're gonna station somebody then. Albin, you know this area, so why don't you protect it? There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Got it, boss.
Press R next to a stationed guard to give them a gift. Doing so will boost the recipient's rapport with Elaine. They will gain more rapport if you give them a gift they like. Whew. A lot of different systems in the game just being dumped on me. Here you go, have a gift. I don't think you're the flower type, to be honest, so let's hold off on that one. Okay, let's try this fight, and then we're probably going to call this episode. We're almost at 2 hours here. Wait, did I hit visit? I meant to do this battle. You've got the look of a guy who doesn't know the first thing about House Carls. I didn't even know what that word was when I started this game, so you're probably right. I'd be glad to fill you in, and even spar if you want to give it a try. Anyway, House Carls like me are known far and wide for their high attack power. And I know this is just a little sparring, but don't expect me to hold back. Well, what do you say? Sure. Alright, well, prepare to get smashed by Joseph. See ya, House Carl.
Hold fast. I have you. I am with you.
Joseph is such a cheat code in this game this early. Yeah, feels nice taking a good hit every now and then. By the way, my parting blow skill gives me one last attack at the end of every battle. Try hiring a housecarl if you like the sound of catching enemies with their guards down. Oh, and I'll be here whenever you want to try something out. 2,000 gold. Alright, let's, I think I have 17 honors all of a sudden. I don't think I have a third. Or another person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do I have? Set character. Oh, Albin's not in, so I can put him in one. Yeah, let's do that. Expand units. I mean, I'm going to put you in here with Elaine, I think. Yeah, that seems smart. Okay. Set character. Don't remember. Does he want to be up front? Probably in the back. Let's put you up here. That way any attacks come to this guy. Well, I'm afraid that I come against a bigger group that has more than 3 or more than 2 enemies. That what's this guy's name? Travis will become overwhelmed and not be able to dodge, and he only has 18 health, so I need to distract a little bit of that damage with Elaine, I think. I think that sounds smart. Hopefully. Okay, ooh, something over here. You gonna let me go? No, you're not. Oh boy, I didn't want to start this.
Curse these black talons.
Well, here we are.
You supposed to be the town guard? Sorriest sight I ever seen.
Gamble. It's quite a haircut.
Go on and run home if you know what's good for you.
As if I'd ever cede to vulgar bandits such as you. The Father shall strike you down for your sins.
Not today, you won't. But I'll let you take that up with him yourself. Me? I've had enough divine judgment to last a lifetime. You know the drill, boys. Grab anything that's not nailed to the floorboards.
New archive entry. Gamble. Black Talon bandits. Rolf, you alright? I believe so, yes, says Town Girl. Ugh, I didn't think the Black Talons had gotten this far. If I may, sir, who are you? Name's Rolf, with the Cornian Militia. I've been tracking these bandits for a while now, and this is where it's led me. Now go get somewhere safe, I'll handle this. Oh, sirs, you have to help us, please. I have a bad feeling about this. What's happening here? Or what's happened here? It was a pack of bandits raided our village in the middle of the night, sir. A nice man named Rolf came and saved us, but he bid us flee, then went off to face them all on his own. That doesn't sound good. It isn't. Order and justice hold little meaning under the cruel dominion of Zenoira. Your Highness, we'll need to liberate this region if we wish to proceed with any semblance of safety. Indeed, it would be ill done of us to abandon these people in their darkest hour. Oh, thank you, sirs. Side quest. A solitary resistance. Unliberated regions. Regions you've not yet liberated are patrolled by enemy soldiers, preventing them from being explored safely. Completing battle stages will liberate enemy regions, thus securing the area and driving out hostile forces. Okay, so if I go there, I do the fight. Let's darn. Okay, I don't want to do that fight yet. But good to know that it is there. What else is down here? We got another bridge. We're gonna have another bad guy. Let's more bad guys. They're just kind of surrounded. I haven't looked at the map yet, so let's take a peek there. Wow, map looks big. Can I zoom? Oh yes. Okay. Travel places, place pins. That's sparring session. Oh, I thought I already did that one, but I must not have. Side quest. Wow, yeah, and this is just this tiny little area here. There's all kinds of other areas. You've got... What was there? Oh, that's where the priest has been abducted. We put a mark on my... Okay. So I need to head that way. Okay. Man, lots of areas. Drachenhold, Elheim, Albion, and Bastorius. Lots to do. Toggle display. Ah. Wow, 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 wow. This game looks big. Can I do anything else in here? I think I did what I could there. Found an urn of hollowed corn ash. Apparently it holds some kind of divine power if the rumors are to be believed. Oh, cool. Hollowed corn ash can be used during a battle stage to revive a defeated unit or recover valor points. You can also use it to avert a game over. When the time limit expires, your command post is claimed by the enemy or your army is defeated. It can be used during... Oh, I already saw that one. Continue, continue. Pretty sure those are bad guys. Alright, well there is a lot to do. Next time we have a playthrough segment of this game. During my first segment of games, I usually give my initial thoughts or an initial kind of review. And so let's do that here. At this point, I do think the game has maybe a bit of a long tutorial. I do think the demo is very generous. I think it lets you play up to 6 hours before you can't go any further and have to purchase the game. So even though the tutorial is long, I think it's probably commensurate to the game's experience. So it doesn't seem too crazy. There was a lot of text to read. I like the voice acting though. For most of the scenes, there is voices to look at or listen to. I mean, and they're done very well. I like some of the characters so far. Really like Clive and Chloe and Lex. Probably the best so far. It's funny, I put them all in the same unit down there in Clive's unit, but other than that, I really like the game systems, even though at this point I feel fairly overwhelmed by them. There's a lot thinking about which units you put in which members of your party you put in which units and where. I'm glad that it kind of has a cap that you can only have 2 or 3 in a unit here at the beginning, so kind of removes some of the overwhelmingness of being, if you were able to just freely put them in all 6 slots at the beginning, that would be kind of crazy. So yeah, I think it seems really solid, and you could really get immersed in all of the stats and details kind of behind the scenes for the game. I think the characters are cool. I already mentioned the artwork. I think is amazing. Very, very well done, kind of hand drawn with a super kind of high definition crisp sheen to it. I like the story so far. It's a little maybe halfway generic, but I'm kind of already invested. The villain is cool looking. The world seems pretty cool. It just, for the tutorial being kind of long, I do think it sets up everything pretty well. I wonder how much I will like the combat kind of scenarios, though. I like being able to kind of move them around and watch the top-down view of the battle unfold. But the battles playing by themselves, kind of make sense. It's as if it was a turn-based fight, but they kind of have predetermined actions that they'll do. And I kind of appreciate that, so you don't have to click through, okay, now I'm going to use it. Healing item, now I'm going to attack. Now I'm going to use some magic. It just kind of takes care of that for you. but I'm nervous that I will feel that it is too simulated, that the game kind of plays itself. We'll see. Maybe some more things will be introduced and you'll have a bit more, I don't know, agency in some of those settings, because that is one fear that I have. But having said that, there are a lot of different systems about like which characters you put where. Do I put them in the same columns? Who do I want to give the different armor to, or who do I want to station on the different garrisons that we have saved? And I guess you can get closer to the different characters by giving them gifts after they're stationed, and whichever characters you put together in a unit will become better friends, have better rapport with each other. So there is quite a bit going on. You don't feel like the game is totally playing itself by any means, but the moment-to-moment fighting, if you want it to be like very action-driven, then this is very much not probably a game for you. It's more like I'm invested in the story and the organization and setup and planning of these fights. And then during the fight, I'll kind of direct my units. I want you to go here and you do this attack, and I want you to rest. You take over this garrison, deploy a new unit, got some new valor points, do a special ability. So you have quite a bit to think about during those fights. I imagine that they're going to get very complex and probably difficult as the game goes on. I wonder how long they'll get. That even just the first couple that I did seemed fairly long, 15-20 minutes for a single battle stage. And there will probably be some much longer ones, I imagine. So we'll see. I could see this one going either way, where I really fall down the rabbit hole and really love the systems here and just kind of am all in on it, or it starts to get a little bit stale with not being able to be in full control of my character. I'm very picky with turn-based games because of that. I kind of like the escapism in video games of me being able to smack stuff. And when that's taken away a little bit, I feel a little disconnected from the game sometimes. Let's see, what else could I say about it? I think that might be all of my initial thoughts here after playing for a couple of hours. So at this point, I would give this game a gold trophy here from the Super Game Brothers. I think it's excellent. The story and the writing and the voice acting are very high quality. The artwork is also extremely high quality. The style maybe would be hit or miss with some people, kind of Japanese anime looking characters. But I think it's very, very well done. And I think the systems could hook some people really deeply. And if you're one of those people that likes turn-based games, or these systems are intriguing to you, you'd probably really love it. So I'd encourage you to check out this demo if you haven't yet. Might help you make a choice for yourself too. So that's a gold trophy here after the first 2 hours with Unicorn Overlord. Thanks so much for watching, for supporting us on Patreon. Make sure to check out our weekly podcast where we talk about the video games and board games that we're playing. I do that together with Devin, my brother. That's Super Game Brothers. That's why we have that name. So check out the podcast. We've got a monthly giveaway going on that we give away board games and video game store credit. So make sure to join that as well. And I think that's all the housekeeping. So without any further ado, I'm going to get out of here and I will see you on the next segment. Until then, have a good one.